Hello, my name is Mehmet Udi from Smell Tech Support. I'm wondering why you are not using me more cartoons, Mr. Jonathanian Matters. It does not make any sense. I mean, I am a very popular character. And when it comes down to the many different ways that you can use my character, I mean, you have a psychotic woman making fan fiction and talking to squirrels. Squirrels don't even talk. I don't know what you're getting at here. But, it is your thing. We are always taught live and let live, So, I'm just wondering why you have not been using me in many cartoons. So, I mean, it is a mystery. It is quite a mystery. Anyway, thank you for using Smell Tech Support. Welcome to the Steph Days channel.
What's up, everybody? Steph Days here for this Friday Funds. I got another role for voice acting. So you know what that means? Gee, Rick, what does that mean? Like the way he's talking about voice acting?
Well, obviously, Morty, it means he's going to drink some more rum and actually get drunk while he's doing all this, so... he's just going to be using... fuck. He's going to be using our voices, or at least a bad impression of our voices, in order to maintain a status quo with a lot of the people that like our show.
Did you mean for that to rhyme, Rick?
I guess I did, but that is what happens when you drink too much, Morty. Don't be drinking too much. Unless, you're drinking with me, in which case, just give me all the drinks that you're drinking.
Well, if I'm drinking, then, how would that help? I'd want to get drunk. I'd want to, get totally crunk at a party. What does that mean?
It means shut your pie hole and let's get this video going.
Alright, so my friend Kaizenball, or YouTube channel Kaizenball, that's a pretty straightforward YouTube channel name. But, I gave him a mention during Krampus, and he has come to me saying that he wants me to... he wants me to do a voiceover for Hercule in his series of part 10 of What If Vegeta Killed Gohan over on his channel. I am very interested because the gruff sort of voice that Hercule has,
he's down there. He's real gruff.
He's real rough and tough. But it reminds me of a voice I had done some time ago on this channel during the first Krampus when I was trying to get that off and trying to get that done before New Year's. And then I changed the format to What Ifs, and it's been up from there. Thank you all very much. But I'm very happy to be bringing out the oh gosh, who's the character? Oh, I need water for this one. I need water for this one.
For Mr. Torg and the Badassitude.
I did What If Mr. Torg, or not What If Mr. Torg, I did Mr. Torg Plays Rocket League, and that's a series I want to bring back for the Friday Funds. If you want to hear me do random voices while playing Rocket League, go ahead and leave that comment below. I want to hear what you guys want for the Friday Funds. I don't want this to just be what ifs. I want to do food challenges. I want to maybe do skits more for the Friday Funds, but the Friday Funds are a way for me to just kind of clear my mind between what ifs so that I can come back with fresh ideas. It's like a regular brain rinsing of new what if ideas combined with your suggestions. It's actually something that I really like. So, I've got my rum, I've got 2 bottles of water, I got 3 bottles of diet green tea citrus flavor with other natural flavors. And I'm ready to do it, but first, I'm gonna do candle. An essence of cherry blossom from the Imperials. Because Mulan's coming out, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. I hope they do something different. I really hope they do something different. But, here we go. We're going to be doing Hercule impressions, and between them, we'll see what voices come out of this. I don't know what voices will come out of this, but something might happen. Alright, so I got the voice recorder on the second screen. So let's do this with the beginning. Here's what I had come up with. He is telling future Videl about said Cell games. So this is Hercule Satan kind of like, he's overblowing the Cell games talking to his future daughter. Unless future Videl, I have to catch up with the series, unless future Videl is a different way. But here we go. Got the microphone on. Here we go.
Ah, well, he was just some man in a nasty-looking bug suit who pretended...
Let's try that again.
Ah, well...
Not a sponsor if you catch any logos from the bottles of that I am drinking.
Ah, well, he was just some man in a nasty-looking bug...
That sounds more like Yajirobe, doesn't it?
I'm Yajirobe. I'm just living with Corin on the tower.
I really gotta get deep in there.
Gotta think of Mr. Torg! Yeah! Gotta be displaying my badassitude! Alright, I think I'm there.
Or was there?
Well. Beyond the sea.
That's not even the song you play. I'm going to put the candles away. It's already stuffing me up.
Well, he was just some man in a nasty-looking bug suit who pretended to terrorize a few villages, then threatened to blow up the planet. Certainly pretended. When the police went to check, after the so-called Cell Games ended, those villagers were fine and none the wiser. Maybe they'd all been paid off. Maybe... Anyway, he was wanting a good fight. So a good fight is what he got. That just right off the center, didn't it? I was recording this whole time.
So it is currently 10 minutes till Dragon Ball Day on the 10th of March. So after this, I'm recording What If Vegeta Was Born Female Part 8. Oh, it's coming now. All right. Back to
the world champion, Mr. Satan.
That last take was long.
Well, he was just some man in a nasty-looking bug suit who pretended to terrorize a few villages, then threatened to blow up the planet. Certainly pretended. When the police went to check, after the so-called Cell Games ended, those villagers were fine and none the wiser. Maybe they'd all been paid off. Anyway, he was wanting a good fight, so a good fight is what he got.
Oh, man. Oh, I was recording. Oh, that was good. More rum for that stuff to happen. Smooth on the way down. Not so much going in.
When I'd first entered the ring, the bug...
Oh, I didn't even hit record. I need to get one of those pictures. I need to make a picture of the freaking technical difficulties.
When I'd first entered the ring, the bug man had used some fancy tricks and obviously rigged the tiles to eject the champ. He probably wanted to face the weaker challengers first. You know, build tension before the main event. Evil Bugman for sure, but man, what a showman!
Ah, dang it, there it is. Eventually you do the voice so long that it breaks, so I'm going to continue from the end of that line.
You know, to build tension before the main event. Evil Bugman for sure, but man, what a showman! If I hadn't had to squash him, I'd have hired the man to run the Satan brand PR machine.
Okay. That was the line. Okay. He's also getting all the reactions shortly after because I keep forgetting to hit the stop button on the recording over there. So I'm just now reading this as I'm going through with the recording, and couple things. I'm gonna record it. Don't worry, Kaizenball. I am gonna record this and send it to you. But when did Mr. Satan, when did he see Krillin use a Destructo Disc, and when did Piccolo even fight Cell? Like, I get he's making the story up, but he's listing techniques, so it's like... This is just... It's odd to me. It's odd to me, but,
It's Hercule, the world champion! Alright, yeah. By the end of the night, I won't be able to feel my voice. So after I was so underhandedly removed from the arena, these obviously planted fighters. Let me tell you, these aren't planted fighters.
I need to find the voice again. I need to find the voice again.
I'm Mr. Torg. Yeah, there it is. There's Mr. Satan. So, after I was so underhandedly removed from the arena, these obviously planted fighters stepped up one by one. First, that small bald guy. Oh man, let me tell you, he had some moves and that look of determination. A top-class actor. The fire suit and the flaming frisbees were cool too. The wirework alone must have cost a fortune. The way he pretended to chop the bug man up, then the laser show, stacking the frisbees as shields before taking a knockout. Man,
This is gonna be a good one, because I wanna hear Hercule promoting Krillin. Because that's some good stuff there. That's some good stuff right there.
Who was next? Oh yeah, the green guy, wasn't it? Yeah, he was pretty impressive too. Quite the contrast to the previous guy. But they were just trying to hype the crowd up.
Oh yeah. There you go, Kaizenball. A nice sexy burp for you. Jesus, I even recorded. There you go, Kaizenball. A nice sexy burp for you.
Who was next? The green guy, wasn't it? Yeah, he was pretty impressive too. Quite the contrast to the previous guy. But they were just trying to hype the crowd up is all. You know though, the green guy probably wasn't even real.
Alright, yep, continuing on the next one. I felt it. I felt everything just pushing there, because I'm going right down here with my throat, and because of the changing seasons, allergies are happening, we got the coronavirus working its way, that's some bad stuff. Not drinking out of that bottle anytime soon.
Just a fancy hologram or something. Just a fancy hologram or something. The way he kept vanishing and reappearing somewhere else, we never did find out the company they worked with. Real cutting-edge stuff. Hope he don't mind that Hercule Satan sexy burp.
See, then there was the spiky-haired guy, looked kind of like you, kid, but with black hair. Well, he was I guess he was a hologram too. They turned on their fire suits again. Oh, did I mention the fire suits? You could feel... Fire suits is in the aura. Clever bastard you are. Alright, here we go.
Then there was the spiky-haired guy. Looked kind of like you, kid, but with black hair. I guess he was a hologram too. They turned on their fire suits again. Oh, did I mention the fire suits? You could feel the heat coming from the sidelines, but this guy had yellow flame instead of red like the previous two.
I don't think... Oh, yes, the use of Kaioken... Oh! I was wondering why he said red there. I was like, hold on, no, because he used Kaioken more efficiently in this time. Okay. I got it. I got it. Alright, so this is... But then they both just kind of vanished for a minute, and some fireworks went off above the ring. Then most of the ring blew apart. It was all kind of dumb. You gotta show the audience what's happening, you know? I wonder who got the bill for all the busted cameras. Okay. If I can get my mouse to work with me!
But then they both just kind of vanished for a minute, and some fireworks went off above the ring. Then most of the ring...
There it is, I was losing it.
Then most of the ring just blew apart. It was all kind of dumb. You've got to show the audience what's happening, you know? I wonder who got the bill for all the busted cameras.
Hope I'm not blowing into the microphone too much.
Then most of the ring just blew apart. It was all kind of dumb. You've got to show the audience what's happening, you know? I wonder who got the bill for all the busted cameras.
I am sorry, Kaizenball, for all the breathing I've done up to this point. That is unprofessional. I will re-record all of this right now. Just, you know what? Fast pace this, Schmidt. Just, like, make it a bit faster. Me going through each.
He was just some man in a nasty-looking bug suit who pretended to terrorize a few villages, then threatened to blow up the planet. Certainly pretended. When the police went in to check, after the so-called Cell Games ended, those villagers were fine and none the wiser. Maybe they'd all been paid off. Anyway, he was wanting a good fight, so a good fight is what he got. When I'd first entered the ring, the Bugman used some kind of fancy tricks and obviously rigged tiles to eject the champ. He probably wanted to face the weaker challengers first, to build tension before the main event. Evil Bugman for sure, but man, what a showman! If I hadn't had to squash him, I'd have hired the man to run the Satan brand PR machine. So, after I was so underhandedly removed from the arena, these obviously planted fighters step up, one by one. First, that small bald guy. First, that small bald guy. Oh man, he had some moves, and that look of determination. A top-class actor. The fire suit and flaming frisbees were cool too.
I just realized it says we're cool too.
The wire work alone must have cost a fortune. The way he pretended to chop the bagman up.
Next.
The wire work alone must have cost a fortune. The way he pretended to chop the Bugman up, then the laser show, stacking the frisbees as shields, then the laser show, stacking the frisbees as shields before taking a knockout. Man, who was next? The green guy, wasn't it? Yeah, he was pretty impressive too. Quite the contrast to the previous guy, but they were just trying to hype the crowd up. The green guy probably wasn't even real, just a fancy hologram or something. The way he kept vanishing and reappearing somewhere else, we never did find out what company they worked with. Real cutting-edge stuff, let me tell you.
For the record, Kaizenball, I'm sorry that you're going to have to do some cutting here. I'm trying to save my voice.
Then there was the spiky-haired guy. Looked kind of like you, kid, but with black hair. I guess he was a hologram, too. They turned on their fire suits again. Oh, did I mention the fire suits? You could feel the heat coming from the sidelines, but this guy had yellow flame instead of red like the previous two.
Oh, there we go.
Another one of Mr. Satan's famous sexy burps.
That's going to be the next commercial when I do the next Great Minds. Mr. Satan's sexy burps.
But then they both just kind of vanished for a minute, and some fireworks went off the ring. Then after that, most of the ring just blew apart. It was all kind of dumb. You've got to show the audience what's happening, I wonder who got the bill for all the busted cameras.
I'm gonna do another take for that one.
But then they both just kind of vanished for a minute, and some fireworks went up above the ring. Then most of the ring just blew apart. It was all kind of dumb. You've got to show the audience what's happening, I wonder who got the bill for all the busted cameras.
Busted cameras.
I wonder who got the bill for all the busted cameras. The spiky-haired guy was on the ground, though. Disqualified. Then, man, get this. Then this little kid, no older than my Videl here, stepped up. They dispensed with the arena rules and demo-rigged the remaining tiles. I've got to find their effects team.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're effectively back where we started. Okay, oh, you know what? Give me some of that rum. Woo, okay, here we go. Have some fun. By the way, Kaizenball, go ahead and, you could put this as added content for all the bonus stuff I'm giving you here, I'm giving you some bonus stuff here.
Yeah, so they faced each other on the ground, just stared at each other with the Bugman throwing insults at the little guy. Child actors these days are something else. He didn't even flinch. So they do another vanishing trick. There's more fireworks around and above where the ring was. It was weird and pointless. What were they trying to tell the audience? Anyway, this time, when the kid appears, smacked into the ground, it's not a disqualifier. And this is where it gets weird. The kid switches on the red flames as well as the yellow, and then he punches Cell in the stomach.
I'm going to try that again.
The kid switch... And this is where it gets weird. The kid switches on the red flames as well as the yellow, and then he punches Cell in the stomach. And he throws up some poor girl. Just spits her out, all gooey and covered in slime. Yuck. I'm goofy, Mr. Satan. Yuck.
Well, gorsh, I'm the world champion. Yuck.
Then a second hit, and this is so gross. The Bugman spits up some guy, and a third hit, and another dude comes out. These are full-size bodies, too. Where'd he hide them? So the Bugman is all twitching and convulsing. He starts to shrink down to some sort of spindly version. I don't know how to describe it. Creepy? Sure as heck ain't gonna say weird another time. Next thing, he's inflating like a balloon, and they're all stepping away from him.
Yeah, I'm trying my hardest. Ooh, my voice hurts.
This left him wide open for me to come in and finish him off. So I did. Remember that, Vidal? I just walked up and popped that balloon with one punch. Yeah!
Last one, I think. Oh, no, there's two. Okay.
Between you and me, though, it was mostly holograms, fireworks, heat lamps, and lots of wind machines. You should have seen the crowd. They were in awe of that punch, though. Just BAM! I still got the bruise, see?
And then, there's also a line from before the flashback monologue. A booming voice from behind them is somewhat incredulous. There's my impression. There's my impression of you, Cosmo. Put some fucking emotion into it. Love you, man. Alright.
A strong fighter, the Mr. Satan, I'm the champ, world martial arts champion, and squasher of devious bugmen.
Alright, I didn't do as many takes as I did my other ones, but I think you guys got the gist of what's gonna go on when part 10 launches over on his channel. So, go over there and tell him StevDez sent you. If you're looking forward to these video files, or these voice files going into the video, hey, hit him to subscribe. He's got some pretty original ideas on his channel. In the meantime, I'm gonna finish my rum, record What If Vegeta Was Born Part 8 Female. Yeah. I am tired. And it will have been a part you guys probably already saw. If not, go ahead and check it out. It's up now. Dragon Ball Day was 2 days ago, according to when this video came out. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.
The world martial arts champion, Mr. Satan.